Welcome back to Judo Breakdowns, your source for judo commentary on the internet. And what I have for you today is a match from the Grand Slam in Tokyo, Japan, in the men's under 73 division. And in white we have Soichi Hashimoto from Japan, and in blue we have Kazueri Morka from Poland. They're already bowed in and got going, so let's join them in action. Right now we got some grips, just coming off of a heck of a Ippon victory in deep golden score for Hashimoto. And this is what, the semifinal round? So, Hashimoto here putting a lot of forward pressure, as we've seen. I've seen him do this now a few times where he really puts people up against the border, trying to get them to step out, and it's worked. He's got a penalty to Kazueri. So what will Kazueri throw? I'm not too familiar with what his repertoire looks like. Hashimoto as well, How will he deal with them? So, just a lot of grip fighting at this point. A lot of forward pressured by Hashimoto. Look at that. Look at that stance from Kazueri there. He really stepped that leg back just to avoid getting pushed out of bounds. That's pretty risky in my view, because that could get exploited, because you won't be able to recover that leg in case you need it if you're getting attacked, right? So, but hey, I mean, you might have got. Oh, there's a Taitoshi, got him on down. I don't know why the attack doesn't come from there. I don't think that. I mean, back when I was competing, that would not have been a sort of considered newaza, so you could throw from the knees. But maybe now modern rules it would be considered newaza. There we go. I've seen him throw a lot of attempts at this Datsure, but I haven't seen him succeed with it. But that looked pretty good. And another penalty to Kazueri there. So he's down 2-0 in terms of penalties. He's got to really play clean for the rest of this time. Otherwise, it's going to be all over for him. I'd like to see something a little bit more committed in terms of an attack. But I understand it's tough. Look, Hashimoto is relentless here. Just right up against the edge. The Sumigesh is probably the best option for him at that placement on the mat, and just the relentless pressure Hashimoto puts forward. This to me is more indicative of sort of sport judo though than it is sort of the spirit of judo. But hey, they're not, W's and L's aren't distributed based on who executes the spirit of judo, right? Oh, is that Wazari? That's got to be Wazari. That's Wazari. The Taitoshi, he threw that out earlier, and there had potential there, and he gets a Wazari off of that. So he's up. Wazari. Okay, I don't think it's Ippon because it didn't look like he landed on his back at all. So once that's not on the back, I guess they're looking to see if it's a nothing. Right now the call is Wazari. I agree it's Wazari, but they'll look at it, see if the landing angle was enough for Wazari. But in the moment, that looked like a Wazari. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. They called Ippon. I thought it was Wazari, so I didn't think that was controversial that it would be Wazari. So, you know what? Okay, my bad. Well, I called it Wazari, so. But I mistakenly thought the referee had also called Wazari. All right. So really, Kazueri is really behind the eight ball now in terms of he's got it. He's got to win it. He's down. Okay. He's really on the back foot. Okay, so if I was Kazwari, what would you do with this? I mean, I don't know. I kind of think like let him push you to the edge, and on one of those drives that he has, Koshiguruma. Like that would be my thought process. It's like, yeah, fine. You want to push me and make me disqualify? Fine. That could have been easily a non like a fake attack, right? Like maybe he's giving more leeway. I'm really harsh on these fake attack. There we go. Hey, technically he stepped out, but he's down, and there's only 17 seconds left from the clock, so you got to win now, Kazwari. So what would be the point of any of those things? Just throw the biggest thing possible you have. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So he stepped outside of the area. 3 Shidos. That's done. Kind of a disappointing end. But once again, we see Soichi here, Hashimoto, using the Taitoshi in back-to-back contests to success. This one, the landing wasn't quite on the back, but if he landed on the back, oh, that would have been a boom. So, congrats to him for winning and advancing to the finals, I think. And until, well, what I'll say for Kazwari is I think like he's obviously good and like knows what he's doing, but it didn't look like there was a game plan here, right? Like, what was the plan, right? I don't see a plan, and maybe I just obviously I'm not privy to it, but maybe there isn't a very good plan, right? So, because Hashimoto's not going to be like he's not going away anytime soon. So, and this type of player, a pressure player, you've got to figure out, okay, how you're going to attack that, right? So, something for him to think about, but it is what it is. So those are my thoughts. If you have your own, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and until next match, have a great night.